Okay, so I was pretty much told today to be thankful for not understanding, because I would literally sit and rack my brain as to how people could do the things that they do, or why are people so this and why are people so mean, stuff like that. And then I pretty much had to be okay with the fact of I'll never know. I will never know. Till this day, I don't have those genes. I don't have those traits. And the fact that I've been through so much in my life, I swear I've been through a lot. And the fact that I haven't driven myself to the understanding of wanting to be a blockage for someone else, or wanting to be a headache, or wanting to be malicious, wanting to be someone else's downfall. The fact that I have not gotten to the level of understanding of that, I guess to an extent makes me very lucky. And then it makes me I guess somewhat sad, because there's so many people walking around with that hurt on them. And I know most videos, when that behavior comes across in a reading, I'm usually like, oh, I hate them. I hate those, like that. I said it. Instead of just completely, I guess, sending those people to my so-called damnation, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So no matter how I feel or how I think about those people, it is not up for me to dish out their karma to a certain extent. It is not for me to punish those people when I can simply, if at all possible, I can simply avoid those people. They don't exist in my world. Vanquish those people, those thoughts, those ideas. Because the law of attraction, whatever you speak, whatever you think, whatever you do has a butterfly effect. And eventually, the wheel has to come back around again. And where is it going to meet you? I'm seeing, what am I seeing? I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. Or actually, it's on the top of here, like this. So this would be a person here, say you, in the middle. And these are the things that you do all throughout the day, all throughout your life. It's just a constant cycle. And sometimes the things that you put out have to come back to you. See? They have to come back to you. So when it comes back to you, it is what you put out. Was it an enjoyable experience? Because if it's not an enjoyable experience, what can you do the next go round to make it a more enjoyable experience? Because there's lots of people who feel hurt. There's lots of people who feel left out. They feel stuck in their heads. They feel like they always have to defend themselves. But the most valuable thing, or most important thing that you can do, is to live in your own authenticity. Reject things from your reality that do not serve a purpose in your life. If this thing isn't feeding you, if you don't particularly like something, keep it far away from your realm of existence. Because if you form a tie to something, whether it be a like or a dislike, it's still attached to you. So anything that you do not want in your gravitational and or auric field, get rid of it. That's why it's important after like relationships, friendships, things like that. When those cycles end, it's okay to get rid of things that you've accumulated with those people that bring back those memories, because that keeps an open door to a part of your life, a person, a thing that you no longer need. So if you're a person that holds on to stuff and people too, yes, people. If you hold on to people for old time's sakes, because back in the day, when y'all was 12 years old, he saved you from getting hit by a car, but now in your everyday life, he screwing you over left and right. Let it go. That's okay. Sometimes I hear Expiration Date by Sammy. You've reached your expiration date. Some people have an expiration date in your life. And I do a lot of personal readings. And a lot of times people ask me, like, I'm doing the work, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And a lot of times the blockage that shows up in these people's lives are the people around them. Because if you have a bleeding heart, you have a heart of gold, you don't want anybody around you to suffer, you want everybody to be okay, you've been through this before, so you want to help this person get over that hill, that's just not my problem. Not saying that you can't help, but the more that you put your hands on that situation, the more of that person's karma you are assuming. So when that wheel comes back around, say I'm seeing one of those shows on Nickelodeon where they throw like the slime at people. When the wheel of karma comes back around and it's that person's time to get slimed, you standing there with them. And certain things, certain levels come with certain blessings. Like at level 10, you get rewarded with blah blah blah. But you stuck at level 7 because you can't get rid of this motherfucker that you should have got rid of 6 levels ago. They was only supposed to follow you through grade school, but you in college now and they still there. Leave them folks behind. Stop. Give them. It's okay. So these attachments of loyalty that we give to certain people who don't deserve it, they will literally keep you stuck. I'm here. Let it go. Let it go. I'm hearing that. God's got a blessing. Something. I'm gonna hear it right now. God's got a blessing for you. But sometimes the people around you, they are covered in so much shit. Any blessings that would be bestowed upon you, they know that you're going to use those blessings to help those people skip levels. And they can't skip levels, not on your dime. Not on your dime. This would look like being the friend who pays for dinner for another friend because they don't have money. Not saying that that's not okay to do, because we all fall on hard times, but if this becomes perpetual and those friends begin to depend upon the fact that you have carried so much of the slack, why would I? They tend to expect that from you. They already counting your blessings before you even get to enjoy them. So this is, say you got a deal coming, you got a contract coming, and Your friends know how much that contract is. They already counting up all the shit that they plan on buying with your money. Already. Release toxic loyalty. Everybody is not loyal to you for the same reasons that you're loyal to them. And I've had to learn this lesson. My loyalty is awesome. It's amazing. Because the moment I feel like I need to start playing games, or I need to hide who I am, or I need to give less to you, the moment you put my loyalty to the test, for you to determine whether I can get the best of you or not, that's the moment you gotta go. People shouldn't have to put you through tests in order to... They shouldn't. But they do. They do, because nobody can just show up and be authentic anymore. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. You gotta be a snake. Because that's how they think. That's where their minds sit. So they got this, I'm gonna get you before you get me. And I was never planning on getting you. That was the furthest thing from my mind. I was over here thinking about planning a trip. I was over here looking at classes that I want to take. I was looking at, I went to go meditate. I went to the beach. I went to therapy. I was living life. I wasn't sitting around thinking about hurting nobody. Because if I hurt you, then I gotta turn around and I gotta watch my back now because you want retaliation against me. And I care not to argue with anybody. Like, at this point in life, the moment that there's any hostility geared towards me, when there needs to be no hostility, any mind trickery, any gaslighting, anything that will set off the red flag alarms. And at this point, noticing those toxic patterns literally fuels my gift. Because it's kind of like this, people who vibrate at those levels, they have a pattern. And once you feel that pattern, so it's like, oh, this is a level 7 Gorgamon. I know all your moves. I know your back, double X, kick, cross, whatever the fuck. Like, I know your specials. I know your combinations. And like, I don't want to play this game. I'm too busy walking in a field of daisies and you want to fight. You want to finish him type. Go sit down. Go relax. Why you want to fight so much? Go relax. Like, take an edible or something. Relax. And the more times that you decide, like, just, if you can hear my voice, if you decide to be one of those people that took the day off just to relax, I don't know, go plan a vacation, go paint a picture, go to the park and play the guitar, I don't know, go do something that you may enjoy doing, and watch how much better. I swear your life gonna get real good, because then there'll be at least one less person out there causing chaos. So I've decided I'm gonna try my best to say that I H those type of people. I want to help those type of people because I want you to be happy. I do. I don't want you to look at me or anybody else in a position that you deem is better than your position and make you feel as though you can't love your life just as much as I love mine. Again, I'm not rich. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. I am not. I have struggles. I have strife. I have all kind of stuff going on that does not work in my favor. Legit. I have lots of things going on that some days I just want to give up and just be like, wow, this is too much. This is too much. Especially growing into your gifts. Growing into your gifts is a whole nother battle all in itself. Yep, it's a whole nother battle. Because all of these things that you feeling, you hearing, you seeing visions of, you made it into a bedroom to see a conversation happening about you, and you know that you ain't never been there before. You hear songs and you can attach them to the feeling and the person that it's coming from. And your gift, when your gifts growing, if it's definitely not something that you grew up doing, or if this is something that springs up on you all of a sudden, you're gonna feel like you losing your shit. Even today, a lot of days I'll be like, it's too much. It's too much. I see things that I never want to see. Ever. But I learn lessons from a lot of stuff too. Like, I love being able to fix my own character flaws. So I can be like, okay, all right, am I better this time? Did I do it right? So the next cycle of my life, I can ensure that I have worked out all those little tiny kinks, so I could be in my best level possible. Because when you start inviting people into or accepting invitations from the outside world, you muck up your own energy. Or when people come looking to affect you energetically, you can then look into those people. They have given you full permission for you to read them for filth. So if you're ever on my channel and you feel as though a reading that I'm doing bodies you perfectly, that's because you was minding my business. And when you bring things with you, I pray that anything negative sent towards me to harm and or affect me, let it fall to my feet as abundance. When you try to affect people energetically, you leave your energetic signature with that person. And then that person can go in and play with the chords of your energy. They can affect you too. That's why I guess a return to sender works well. I don't really do return to senders. I'm a little lazy. But when you go messing with people who not messing with you, that energy is always traceable. and somebody gonna come show up at your doorstep. Somebody gonna come show up at your doorstep. One of them people be like, not my baby. They gonna show up like somebody mama back in the day. One of them little kids that get in trouble at school, or somebody messing with somebody's mama at school. Well, I whoop all these kids' ass type of shit. I don't play about my baby. Leave people alone. When you learn to leave people alone, your life will get so much better. I promise you. I promise you. And the people that you, the people who you wanted to affect, most times these people have no problem sharing with you. Because usually they have enough. They are abundant because of those attacks. Because of those attacks, those people are abundant. I mixed my deck up inside out. I didn't really want to do a reading. But this is pretty much just trying to take a better approach. Because I know I could be so, at this point, I'm literally so dismissive of negative energy. Like first chance, I'd be like, nope, nope, don't want it. I go on about my business. I can pour out a little liquor. Pour out a little liquor. Lord have mercy. Find balance. Once you balance yourself, and this ain't like that toxic positivity shit where it's like everything will be okay. No, you have to want to do that work in order to do this healing, to actually go forth and live in your truth. This ain't no, you have to accept the role that you played and accepting whatever it was that was burdened upon you. If you let a certain level of abuse come in, what was it in you that allowed that? Were you overgiving? Were you oversharing? Were you being oblivious? Were you trying to fill a void? Were you just lonely and you let this person in? Find, I don't know. I want to do more personal sessions. Because I don't want to just, yes, I know how to do tarot, but I'm also a healer. I want to be able to unburden people from all the sadness that they go through, all the things that weigh them down on a daily basis. Make it right. Relieve this stress. This is like finding a plan to, this is, for some reason I'm getting like triggered. This would be triggering. Learning how to tame your triggers. Because this is like lashing out. Learn how to tame your triggers. I'm about to say it. This is developing like a connection with a higher source. Here on the wings of love. So I don't know, that's, hopefully that helps somebody. That helps somebody. Like, and if y'all ever watch my videos and be like, who she thinks she is? That bitch. But it's not in a negative way, because if I was still waiting on somebody else to tell me, I would never hear it because so long, so many people invested into not telling me. Sometimes people won't give you your flowers on purpose. Just because. You don't have to understand why they don't want to give you your flowers. But give yourself your flowers. You don't have to accept subpar treatment because that's all they have to offer. Let them meet you where you are. And if that meeting, if they have to grow to get to you, so be it. It is what it is. The price is the price. Anyhow, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all, enjoy your day.